Tonight, President Biden coming out in support of the European Union, calling for a war crimes trial against Russian President Vladimir Putin.
This comes after graphic images revealed the bodies of civilians on the streets of Bucha, Ukraine. Local officials there say the victims appear to have been executed, and they've counted more than 400 corpses. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Derek Stahl.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. The question tonight surrounding the horrors in Ukraine: can Putin be put on trial for it? And ABC 10 News reporter Sofia Hernandez is speaking to experts tonight. Sofia, how likely is it?
Yeah, that is right. The most likely option would be through the International Criminal Courts, which prosecutes the most serious violations such as genocide and crimes against humanity. Now, a trial could take years and typically happens after war, which is why it could be a while before we see this get off the ground, if ever. Paul Falenko has seen the images across the internet, civilian bodies across the streets of his home.
And it's really, really hurtful to see, and it needs to get stopped immediately.
His loved ones share the atrocities they see.
Heard, Russian soldiers enter and break down, door, screams in the apartment, and then followed by gunshots. And then they went to the next apartment, and he actually ended up counting 12 apartments being broken into.
Crimes they have heard.
There have been just a lot of reports of rape, and there's a very dark trend where the Russian soldiers just shave women's heads.
These are examples of what President Biden and the European Union hope will be enough to bring Putin to trial. Experts believe the most likely option is the European Union deciding to bring suit to the ICC.
First step is really for the investigators to get on the ground and conduct an investigation. And if there is sufficient information there to warrant an indictment, then the prosecutor would generate an indictment, present it to the court.
But gathering information from 2013 to now has its roadblocks.
Number one, it's not safe to go there now to get the information. Number two, you're got to find witnesses that are willing to testify. The best chance of this happening would be after the war is over. And then it's still going to be an iffy prospect simply because you need to have your defendants in The Hague, the Netherlands. I don't think Vladimir Putin's going to be going there anytime soon.
B believes the only solution is Ukraine and Russia coming to an agreement on neutrality.
There is a track record of the Russian way of war, which is total war, which doesn't care if civilians or military are in the way. It's just a way to get towards what they want. In this case, is neutrality for Ukraine and no NATO troops on their border.
Now, B explains that if Putin goes to trial and is considered guilty, he would face a life in prison, not the death penalty. Reporting live, Sofia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
Sofia, thanks. And since the ICC took effect in 2002, the court has overseen 31 cases. Only 3 people have been convicted of war crimes, all of which occurred in Africa. The most recent conviction was in 2016. Now, legal experts do say there are 2 other potential options for a war crimes trial. The United Nations could form an international criminal tribunal. That's the type of body that prosecuted war crimes in the Balkan Wars in the 1990s. A third option would be if Russia or Ukraine held a trial themselves. Now, tomorrow, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will address the UN Security Council for the first time. The session will focus on the situation in Bucha and will likely feature evidence from the U.S. and other countries. Russia claims it will present, quote, empirical evidence that its troops were not involved.